Do you want me to talk about his tattoo?
Yeah.
David, I noticed you have a tattoo just below your right eye. Where did you get that?
London.
Long time ago?
Yeah.
Was it voluntary?
No. I
What
was
happened?
forced into doing it.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
I moved in this house and this house was a bunch of nutters. Right. And they forced me to do it.
What, they held you down?
Near enough.
Threatened you then?
Threatened me to beat me up. Because I can't fight. I did it.
You don't seem the type of man who should have gotten into trouble for your temper. You seem a very placid man. Were you always?
Very placid, but I have got, when I was at school, especially when I got to senior school, my temper just turned.
Was there any cause of that? What do you think?
I think through, I was getting bullied.
Why were we getting bullied?
Because I was big and fat. I was a fat one. So I got into sport and lost the weight. Now I've done it again.
Well, how old are you
Put
now?
weight back on. How old am I? 48.
Yeah, it's good time. Mind you, you spend a lot of time on your feet. Do you walk a lot?
Yeah. I'll cycle too. I'll be getting a new bike.
Yeah.
And I'm getting 2 deluxe. No one's getting that one. There's a bike I want to buy, but it's nearly £5 grand. You can lift it up with your little finger.
Easier to nick though, light one.
No,
No?
no. It won't be. It'd be, if I do ever buy it, be insured.
Do you earn enough to save up for something like that?
Yeah.
You do? So you're quite careful
Yeah.
how you spend your money?
Now I don't drink and smoke weed.
Did you used to?
Yes.
When?
I used to drink up to 2 crates a day and smoke about 40, 50 quid's worth of weed.
When was that?
What was, so I would say about probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Right, and what made you stop?
One going to church in Estonia I had.
So were you going to church before these Christian people from the charity?
Yes.
And how did that change it? Who changed you?
It didn't really change me. So I came into Nottingham and experienced another church, and I felt this is going to be my church.
Did you feel more accepted?
Yeah.
Nobody judging you?
No.
And they're not telling you what you should and shouldn't do?
This other church I was going to in Coventry was telling me I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't smoke. It was trying to force me into, and I was only going there because I was on the streets again, and I got a flat in time. I had to get out of there because I was getting bullied again.
Do you feel that you've been helped enough by the state?
Yeah.
They do try?
Yeah.
And it seems like you're trying now.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest.
Are you happier now?
You're a lot happier. I ain't drinking.
Did
I
you?
do occasionally smoke the weed.
Did
not
you?
to the streams I was doing.
Did you lose your temper when you were drinking? Easier than you do now?
At school, I lost my temper so quick, but no. I was overly violent when I got drunk. People would say, how come you ain't violent when you get drunk? It just affects me that way.
How does
It
it?
makes me chilled.
with the weed as well.
The worst time to catch me is when I haven't got anything. No weed, or didn't have a drink. That I would be argumentative. It's over anything. It's so petty. So I used to have he used to be a West Ham fan, and I had a cup in Coventry and someone dropped it and it did smash, but if it did smash I would have gone crazy at them, because that's my football team.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to get wound up to violence, but when I do, I go like a pit bull.
And was that anything to do with your upbringing, do you think?
Might have been.
You told me once that you went to Australia for a bit.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was about 6 years old.
All of you go?
Yeah, the whole family went. 3 sisters and a little brother and mum and dad.
How long were you there for?
He was out there for about 4 or 5 years.
And then what happened? How did you come back?
My dad said my mum met someone else with money and she ran off. My dad decided to go and look for her. Me, my 2 sisters, my younger brother came back here to England, lived in Ilford. Dad came back probably maybe a year or 2 after that and said, "Oh, I couldn't find your mum, Australia's too big."
What caused you to break up with your family and not see them anymore?
Liking of my dad. There's a few things I can't say, but to say he wasn't a good dad. But the one thing he did, I will give him a bit of respect for. He kept us all together. All my sisters and me and my brother kept us all. When other people try and get us into care. I can remember a time where my dad had to go to court because they wanted to get me to Borstal. But my dad said, "No, you're not taking my son to Borstal."
I think that would have ruined you.
Yeah, it would have done, probably.
So do you miss them?
Yes and no.
When do you think about them?
Not that much.
Christmas?
Christmas.
Do you ever stay in a place long enough for you to get a card from them? Do you ever
No.
get cards? No? Do they know where you are?
No,
And you're not about to tell them?
no.
Do you think there'll ever come a day when you would like to see them?
Maybe.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Cut.